Bayes University is in a league of its own. We're all about our people, processes, and technology.
Bayes is one of the highly rated universities in Nigeria in terms of product quality standards.
We don't just produce graduates, but groom people into employers of labor.
And it has made us understand that learning is all about three things. We learn, we unlearn, and we relearn.
Bayes University Hospital offers a range of specialized services equipped with the latest technology, manned by a team of trusted professionals. And now, our vision extends beyond our walls with the Baba Ahmed University in Kano following our lead. Join us at Bayes University and invest in your future today.
Bayes University is the institution that you will get the best value for money education in Nigeria.
Bayes University. Learn to live.
Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global Television. We're live in the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Queen Agaba. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has inaugurated the 17-year-old abandoned roads B6, B12 and Circle Road in the central area of Abuja. Tinubu, who was represented by the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, said the completed road infrastructure would enhance economic activities, improve accessibility and a higher quality of life for Nigerians. Earlier, Wike thanked the President for providing leadership via the Renewed Hope agenda for a road that was awarded in 2007 to be completed in less than a year. Nigerian military says it has neutralized over 9,300 terrorists and rescued over 4,600 hostages between May 2023 and June 2024. Director of Defense Media Operations Major General Edward Buba made this known while addressing a joint news conference of defense and other security agencies in Abuja. He disclosed that 6,988 terrorists and their families surrendered to troops in various theaters of operations. Our defense correspondent, Kiki Alomo-Okere, has details.
Defense Headquarters has hosted the first edition of a joint news conference, bringing together security, defense and response agencies to address pressing national security concerns. Special Advisor Strategic Communication to Nigerian National Security Advisor Zachary Mijinyawa has attributed the successes recorded in the ongoing security operations in the country to robust collaboration within the security agencies.
To strengthen strategic communication as a first-order capability in amplifying our national security objectives.
Director of Defense Media Operations Major General Edward Buba, while giving an update on activities in the security cycle, says the Office of the National Security Advisor has been pivotal in coordinating national security strategies and ensuring synergy among various security agencies, while reading out successes recorded by the Armed Forces of Nigeria. The director added that the Department State Security Service and other intelligence agencies have played a critical role in safeguarding national security through intelligence gathering and covert operations, as well as enabled by seamless interagency coordination.
Now a look at the maritime sector. The operations yielded significant successes, including recovery of arms and ammunition and arrest of violent extremists. Notable achievements within the period include the prevention of oil theft. Indeed, troops' operations denied the oil theft of over 91 billion naira within the period.
Speaking of the achievements of the Nigerian Police Force and other law enforcement agencies, General Buba explained that they have undertaken significant reform and operation to enhance public safety.
As an agency of government that is interested interested in the protection of the state and the citizens, we will work with other agencies and in fact the military and security agencies to ensure the safety of our personnel and staff of our armed forces. And we call on Nigerians to please love, respect our armed forces and security agents.
We have formed a formidable network to tackle some of this. Because if we tackle the problem in the Federal Capital Territory, and we don't tackle these problems in these neighboring states, we have not done anything. So all these things are being put in place to sustain the fight against some of these crimes and criminality within the Federal Capital Territory.
According to the security agencies, the briefing indicates a commitment to enhance cooperation and strategic planning to safeguarding national security. Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News.
The federal government may have set in motion a plan to suspend the payment of import duties on staple food items, drugs, and other essential items for an initial period of 6 months as a measure to curb inflation. This was contained in an executive order expected to be issued by the president titled Inflation Reduction and Price Stability Fiscal Policy Measures, Order 2024. The document did not include the signature of the president but had been scheduled to be signed in April. Some members of the organized private sector, OPS, have demanded some concessions regarding the new minimum wage being proposed by members of the National Minimum Wage Tripartite Committee. Specifically, a member of the National Association of Small and Medium Enterprises, NASME, says they will not disagree with the government if it decides to raise the minimum wage above 100,000 naira. He said they would rather demand tax holidays or exemption from paying the agreed amount if it is over 100,000 naira, stressing that the amount some members of the private sector could afford is 60,000 naira. A federal high court hearing a case against the reinstatement of Emir Muhammadu Sanusi II by the Kano state government has fixed 13th June 2024 to decide whether it has jurisdiction to continue with the case or not. The court, presided over by Justice Abdullahi Liman, adjourned to rule on the matter following a heated argument between counsel in the matter. The applicant, Sarkin Dawaki Baba of the Kano Emirate, Aminu Baba Dangudi, had approached the court seeking his fundamental human rights and that the court should restrain the respondents from enforcing, implementing, and operationalizing the repealed law. The Nigeria Guild of Editors and some senior advocates of Nigeria condemned the continued harassment of journalists by the police using the Cybercrime Act. The condemnation comes as men of the Nigerian Police Force from the Zone 2 Command, Lagos State, arrested a journalist and publisher of news platform, Precious Eze. The publisher of the online newspaper was said to have been picked up by policemen at his home in Bagada, Lagos on May 27, 2024. His arrest, according to a statement by the journalist's colleagues, was allegedly instigated by complaint from a prominent businessman and politician. The presidency has vehemently rejected what it called rumors and speculations that it plans to reinstate fuel subsidies, reiterating its commitment to the removal of the long-standing petrol subsidy regime. The rejection came after leaked draft policy documents sparked widespread discussions and reports suggesting the government could reintroduce fuel subsidies amounting to 5.4 trillion naira in 2024. The Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, has revealed that the technical hitch experienced on the Abuja-Kaduna train route was due to the removal of the track fastening clips by vandals. A statement signed by the Deputy Director of Public Relations, Yakub Mahmood, explained that the vandals had removed the track fastening clips, which led to the derailment of Asham Railway Station in Kaduna State. However, NRC management remains resolute towards ensuring the safety of valued passengers in the entire system. The Senate has passed a bill seeking to prohibit Nigerian athletes from consuming performance-enhancing substances during or after sporting competitions. President Bola Tinubu had sent a request to the Senate to enact in May through a letter read on the floor by the Deputy Senate President Barau Jibrin, who presided over the plenary. He urged the Senate to review and approve a bill aimed at prohibiting athletes from using substances that enhance their performance. Tinubu had stated that the bill would establish a legal framework for the formation of the National Anti-Doping Organization. You're watching Midday News, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on Star Times, channel 276. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms using @Global TV NG and other handles now showing on your screen. When Midday News returns, Israeli strike on UN school in Gaza kills at least 35. This and other stories coming right after this break. Do stay with us.
Time check. It's midday. Then it's Midday Discourse. Midday Discourse is a program that covers trending local and international news, current issues, and human-related topics. Join Samuel Odi weekdays 1 p.m. on Global Television. The discussion starts here.
Many thanks for staying with us. Now, if you've just joined us, this is Global Television bringing you live broadcast of the Midday News. On the foreign scene, an Israeli airstrike on a UN school packed with hundreds of displaced Palestinians in central Gaza has reportedly killed at least 35 people. The warplane fired 2 missiles at classrooms on the top floor of the school in the urban Nuseirat refugee camp. Videos showed the destruction and a number of bodies. Israel's military said it had conducted a precise strike on a Hamas compound in the school and killed many of the 20 to 30 fighters it believed were inside. Gaza's Hamas-run government media office denied the claim and accused Israel of carrying out a horrific massacre. A veteran organization has confirmed that the World War II U.S. Navy veteran traveling to France for an event marking the 80th anniversary of D-Day landings has died. Robert A.I. Pesaciti from Rochester, New York, was airlifted to a hospital in Germany on 30th May after suffering a medical emergency aboard a ship heading to Europe. He died the following day, aged 102. Remembered as a great, humble man, Pesaciti was involved in the Allied operation in Japan. Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned that Moscow could arm countries with a view to attacking Western targets. Putin made the statement while criticizing the West's delivery of long-range weapons to Ukraine. Several countries, including the United States, have given Ukraine the green light to strike targets inside Russia. The Russian president said such action could lead to what he called very serious problems. A senior police official has revealed that the New York Police Department is looking to revoke former President Donald Trump's gun license following his conviction. The source, who preferred anonymity, revealed that Trump's concealed carry license was quietly suspended on April 1, 2023 in New York City after his indictment on criminal charges. Donald Trump was found guilty by a New York jury of falsifying business records to cover payments made to a porn star ahead of the 2016 presidential election, making him the first former American president to be convicted of a crime. In business, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called on international development financiers to see Africa as a destination for growth and prosperity. Speaking at a meeting with a delegation of the International Finance Corporation, IFC, a member of the World Bank Group led by its managing director, Makhtar Diop, Tinubu urged global financiers to consider more strategic investments in agriculture, infrastructure, research and development on the continent. He says the expectations of the rest of the world and Africa have to change by looking at Africa as a potential opportunity and not a danger to the rest of the free world. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has blamed the distribution sector, including wholesalers and retailers, for the spike in the prices of foodstuffs and other commodities. The South-South Zonal Coordinator of the Commission, Uchegbu Chukuma, disclosed this on a survey of the popular oil mill market in Port Harcourt. Chukuma says the Commission's position followed market inquiries in some states within the zone, saying that its surveillance efforts suggest participants in the food chain and distribution sectors, such as wholesalers and retailers, are allegedly engaged in conspiracy, price gouging, hoarding, and other unfair practices to restrict competition in the market. The Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission has advocated for full autonomy for local government councils in Nigeria, emphasizing that this move will alleviate poverty and curb the escalating trend of rural-urban migration in the nation. The Commission backed legal efforts by the federal government to free local government councils from the control of state governments by enforcing the Constitution's provision. Chairman of the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, Mohammed Shehu, in a statement in Abuja, noted that local government councils, as the third tier of government, should operate independently of state and federal government to ensure effective grassroots governance. Nigeria's current account balance has shown a significant surplus of $1.432 billion in 2024, a latest report from the International Monetary Fund has disclosed. The feat marks an improvement from the $1.21 billion surplus recorded in 2023. The IMF's World Economic Outlook database attributes this improvement to a rise in Nigeria's gross national savings and investment. The report highlights that the country's gross national savings increased to 26.32% of its gross domestic product in 2024, up from 24.61% in 2023. Liquefied petroleum gas dealers says the federal government's ban on the export of the commodity, popularly called cooking gas, has led to a crash in the cost of the commodity from about 1,500 naira per kilogram to around 900 naira per kg. Cooking gas dealers under the edges of the Nigerian Association of Liquefied Petroleum Gas Marketers disclosed this during a courtesy visit to the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Gas, Ekperikpo in Abuja. On February 22, 2024, the federal government banned the exportation of cooking gas in a bid to increase its volume domestically to warrant a crash in price. The federal government has stated its resolve to adhere to due process in the ongoing prosecution of the cryptocurrency platform Binance and one of its top executives, Tingran Gambaryan, being accused of illegal cryptocurrency trading in Nigeria. Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris emphasized that the trial is being conducted according to Nigerian law. Idris, according to a statement signed by his media aide Rabiu Ibrahim, noted that due process has been followed at all stages and prosecutors are confident in their case based on the evidence gathered. Meanwhile, 16 members of the United States House of Representatives have petitioned President Joe Biden to intervene in the case of Tingran Gambaryan, a Binance executive who has been detained in Nigeria since late February. Gambaryan, alongside another top executive of the crypto trading firm who is in the run, Nadeem Menjawale, is facing economic crimes-related charges before a federal high court in Abuja. The lawmakers claimed Gambaryan has been wrongfully detained and subjected to excessive and harsh treatment by the Nigerian authorities. In sports, the Super Eagles dropped from 3rd to 4th in Group C of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers without kicking a ball after Benin Republic's 1-0 win over Rwanda in their third game of the group. Led by former Super Eagles coach Janot Ro Benin Lefroid, Nigeria and South Africa moved to second place in the group with 4 points after a first half goal by Dodo. Doko secured the win at the State Felix Houphouët-Boigny, the adopted home ground in Ivory Coast. Rwanda's failure to get something out of the game is, however, a blessing in disguise for the Eagles, who must beat South Africa in Uyo on Friday to take full advantage of the result. That's it on the Midday News, and it came to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on Star Times, channel 276. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms using @Global TV NG and other handles now showing on your screen. I am Queen Agaba. Thank you for watching and see you again.